Hi, I'm Carrie Blazer, the Divine Feminine, reincarnation of Mary Magdalene. Thank you for clicking on my clip. But I want to let you know that I have a free ebook linked below, my 6 Divine Feminine self-love strategies. They will help you transform your emotional wounds into personal wisdom. And I take a multidisciplinary approach. I include the laws of physics, psychology, neuroscience, shamanism, mysticism. I went wild, okay? So men can understand and women can understand. There's something there for everyone, because what I learned is when something's true, it's true in multiple places. All right, please like and subscribe and help me distribute my ebook to everyone for free by exploding my channel. Take care. Enjoy the clip. Bye. Okay, this is Dr. Bruce Lipton, and he is like the godfather of epigenetics. What is epigenetics? Epi means before, signifying what happens before our genetics are triggered. Here's an example. If in my energy field, now physicists have all proven that we have energy fields, and that, so what's in my energy field? Like say I have fear in my energy field, and like me, I had a fear of all men until I was 51. And I had 35 years of debilitating lower back pain because my womb was screaming at me from my rape wounds, and I had a lot of trauma, okay? But my body was screaming at me because I didn't know how to heal. And our bodies mirror the soul, and we'll get into that in a minute, more into that in a minute, where disease comes from. But if I think of hamburgers, my mouth salivates. If I remember a fearful experience, that I still create cortisol, even though it's not happening right now because it's in my energy. And we're going to follow Einstein. The field is the sole governing agency of the particle. The field meaning the energy field, the particle meaning the body. Spiritualists said the 5D, the spiritual, comes before the 3D, right? The spiritual is the feminine. It's the right brain. It's the intuitive, the creative, the emotional. Our souls communicate via emotions. That's feminine. The neurological structure in our hearts is far more complex than our brains, and our hearts send far more signals to our brains the other way around. So this is how it happens. If I remember a fearful experience, that communicates to my heart and the neurological structure there, and then the heart sends about 90% more signals to the brain than the other way around. So my heart notifies fear, 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 and my brain goes, oh, cortisol, cortisol, cortisol. But when my energy is constantly communicating fear, that creates an overabundance of cortisol in my body. And when you have high cortisol levels in your blood over an extended period of time, that keeps your sugar high because the cortisol gets you ready for fight or flight, like instant reaction, not long-term fear, okay? So when we have elevated cortisol, sugar in our blood, that drives inflammation. Inflammation causes about 90% of our diseases. And epigenetics found out that less than 1% of our mental and physical diseases come from our genetics. So really got to look at the field. And Dr. Lipton has a great example for us where we can really learn how that's true. Wow, we are masters of our genetic activities. Let's see, how does reality get created in this holographic universe? I'm going to show you a physics experiment to explain, but here's the basics. Like I just said, we feel something, we have an emotion, our hearts communicates it to the brain decides what to do. Feminine surrenders to the emotion, masculine receives the emotion, he decides what to do. And so when we perceive tons of shame, guilt, and fear outside of ourselves, that is our soul showing us our own shame, guilt, and fear. Like I attracted a ton of fearful, shameful, violent interactions in my life, especially in my childhood, because that was my soul showing me myself. So for example, if part of my soul vibrates at 40 hertz for selfishness, when that 40 hertz moves, the souls around me who also have a 40 hertz will also get triggered to move, showing me myself, showing me my identity, my tribe. Same with beauty. Same thing. I mean, how many women have said, why are all men narcissists? Where are all the good men? Okay, girlfriend, in your reality, based on your soul and the wounds in your soul and who you attract narcissists so you can see yourself. Doesn't mean there aren't any good men. It means there aren't any good men that resonate with you. So they don't see you. They go around you to the ones they resonate with.